This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and T-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the big show today, how to find a man in 1958 and Donnie Baker. They're coming up right after this.
Chinese inventors are claiming a huge success with a brand new medicinal cigarette that smokes out hemorrhoids.
Where do you put it?
Forget it. How do you light it?
It's a cigarette for hemorrhoids. Wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
You got to suck really hard. I'll tell you. My lighter.
In an article in the China Daily, hemorrhoid sufferers who have smoked hundreds of these tobacco and herb cigarettes reported their piles shrunk up and vanished.
Yeah, but now they have lung cancer. That's the unfortunate thing.
At least you can ride a bicycle, but not very far.
If you missed something yesterday, maybe you'll hear it now. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello. Got some tips to keep Christy married next time.
All right. First of all, you already have me married, which is scary, but go ahead.
I mean this with nothing but love in my heart.
Yes, sir.
You've got to shut up. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the upside sidekick chair.
Chicky.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. I'm Chick McGee with a special tribute to Canada coming up.
All right. Our friends to the north.
Before we get to that,
here's Tom.
We had an interesting article we were looking at. I believe it was from McCall's Magazine.
That's exactly right, from 1958.
And it was, describe what it was about.
A lot of good advice in there.
Yeah, it was like if ladies were looking for a husband, it was, 150 plus ways to find a man.
A mile?
Yeah.
Some of them were very interesting, like pretend you're lost at a football game.
Right.
That'll work.
Learn how to clean a fish.
Be friendly to ugly men.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
That's not a bad idea.
Diamond in the rough right there. You never know.
Ladies.
My favorite, though, is the mystery, carry a hat box.
Yeah. Well,
There's a conversation starter.
I guess.
a lot of people carry hat boxes, so...
What do you got in there?
What's in the
hat?
What's in that hat box?
Hat? Get a dog and walk it.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Have
standard.
your car break down at strategic places.
How the hell do you do that?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
How do you break? How does your car break down?
You pull up. You shut the car off. You get out. You open the hood. I don't know what's happening.
Christy, go
and
to
then the guy comes.
You pull the carburetor thing.
No.
Well, in 58, there may have been a lot of clutches. You just kind of not clutch when you manually...
No, but
Christy, go to the gym where handsome men are going in and out. And
you're not listening.
Pull your hood up.
The guy comes and looks under the hood, and he'll go, now try it. And you start it right up.
And then you think he's a genius, and he's like, I didn't even do anything.
You tell him he's a genius.
All right.
And how may I reward you for your assistance?
Could we go for coffee?
How about some of this poon?
Oh, boy.
Now, if you wouldn't mind checking my tailpipe.
Well, we have the sequel to the Once You Have Found Your Man, How to Keep Him.
Okay.
Yeah. This is from a 1950 home economics book.
Oh,
This was
jeez.
being taught to children.
Oh, my
Here you
God.
go.
I love these.
Girls,
Yeah.
have dinner ready.
Oh.
Dinner on the table.
You damn right.
That's a way of letting him know you've been thinking about him and we're concerned about his needs. Most men are hungry
Most.
when they come home, and the prospects of a good meal are part of a warm welcome. Prepare yourself, Christy.
Oh, yeah, I got to put my pearls on.
Take 15 minutes to rest so you'll be refreshed when he arrives.
Yes.
Touch up your makeup, put a ribbon in your hair.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
He has just been with a lot of work-weary people. It
Yes.
says, be a little gay and a little more interesting. Well, that's interesting.
It certainly would be
I
interesting.
like it. Hey, sweetie, this is my new girlfriend.
Honey, dinner's ready, and how do you like our scissoring? Should be a little more gay.
Once again, these are tips to look after your husband from 1950. Let's see, what's this one? Clear away the clutter.
That's right. Keep a clean house.
Yes, keep a clean house.
Yeah. No man wants to come home to a clean house there, Christy.
Is this dust? Run a dust cloth over all the tables.
That's right. I'll give the old white glove finger test.
Yeah, really.
What's
Yeah.
the part about when you come home, you make her weigh in?
Yeah.
Get on the scale.
Well, you do that every morning to decide if she's going to leave the house that day or not.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, my God.
Minimize all noise.
Thank you.
What's going on, Shunkle?
That means shut up.
What, put the kids in their room? What?
No, her mouth.
No vacuuming. Do not run the dishwasher, the washer, or the dryer.
Or that trap.
Do that before I get home.
Encourage
run
the
your
children to
trap.
be quiet.
What? See? What was that commercial we had? Remember from the 50s, the headache one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. That was.
Yeah.
Sure, you've got a headache.
Mother,
Tense, irritable.
Trying
you
to
need
do it
Anacin.
myself.
Yeah.
Eunice, please be quiet.
That
What if
was
that
it,
guy
something
snaps
like-
at her?
Yeah.
I love the mother, please. I'd rather do it myself. I believe here's one of them. Here you go.
Jimmy, please, not now. I'm too busy. Control yourself. Sure you have a headache, tense, irritable, but don't take it out on him.
You need Anacin for fast relief.
See, this always reminds me of the great scene in Animal House.
Yeah.
Remember the little, the little tiny men
The devil
show
and
up on his
Yeah.
shoulder.
The angel.
Hey,
Yeah.
bear.
Wow.
Blanker.
Here we go.
Don't you think it needs a little salt? Mother, please. I'd rather do it myself. Control yourself. Sure you have a headache,
Sure.
tense, irritable, but don't take it out on her.
You need Anacin for fast relief. The big difference.
Okay, so what they're saying is,
I was born too late.
if you're upset, you need to take a drug.
Yeah.
There we go.
You should try Anacin.
That is so funny. Anyways, Christy, more tips to look after your husband?
Yeah.
Make the evening his. Never complain if he doesn't take you out to dinner, rather entertainment. Instead, try to understand the world of strain and pressure and his need to come home and relax.
Yes.
The goal to make your home a place of peace.
What about my needs?
What?
Whoa.
Female needs are a myth.
You need Anacin.
Yeah, all they need is a roof over their head and a credit card.
You need to get rid of that headache right now.
Get those legs in the
A
air.
little bit of Midol. What is Midol anyway? Is it?
It's just,
For menstrual cramps? Is that what it was?
yeah, but
Is
it's,
it legit? I mean, is it?
I've never had that issue, so I never.
Never had the crampies?
Is it
Not really.
a pill or is it a liquid?
Yeah, it's a pill.
What do you mean?
Is it
Midol is basic.
swallowed?
Is it
I think
topical?
it's-
What do you think it was? A lotion?
I could get a
Midol
spray
is-
on. I don't know.
All you need is an orgasm. You'll be fine.
I think it has ibuprofen in it. I think it's just like that.
You know, back in the day, women could go to doctors for orgasms.
Yeah, they could
They were
get an
were
orgasm.
considered to be stricken with hysteria,
And they have.
that's how
Sure.
they did it.
They had a little, what looked like a. I saw the documentary about it. They had a miniature curtain that would go
Right.
up on
I
the
saw this.
pelvis,
Right.
and they would put it on, and then the doctor would be.
So
on
when
the
it was
other side.
showtime, would the music play in the
No.
curtain would open up?
The doctor would go on the other side of the curtain, so the woman could not see what he was doing.
But he'd be stimulating her, and then
Obviously, she could feel it,
Right.
and then he'd remove the curtain and
She'd be all better.
orgasm.
Midol has acetaminophen, caffeine, and an antihistamine in it.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Now we have some don'ts for the ladies.
Oh,
fight fatigue.
To keep your husband a crispy. I'm sorry.
Crispy?
Crispy leave.
Do you know periods make your nose run? Did you know that?
What?
You said antihistamines.
Would Crispy Lee be like a new cookie treat?
Yeah. I like it. Try new Crispy Lee.
The crisp.
Why aren't we named Christy and Chip?
Nobody doesn't like Crispy Lee.
Here's some don'ts, please. Some don'ts.
Sorry.
Okay, once again, if you want to keep your husband, according to this article in
What else
1950.
don't I need to do?
Don't greet him with your problems and complaints.
No.
Don't
never.
complain that he's late for dinner.
That's right.
Yeah.
He may have had to go to the strip club.
Yeah. You got to eat at his girlfriend's first.
And I mean mowing.
Make him comfortable. Have him lean back in a comfortable chair. Or suggest he lie down in the bedroom.
Ooh.
Have a cool or warm drink ready for him.
You better do that.
Arrange his pillow and offer to take off his shoes.
Gosh.
Speak in a low, soft, soothing, and pleasant voice.
There we go.
Allow him to relax and unwind. And
Good
this is
thing I wasn't-
1950, and think of all the great things got accomplished in this culture in the 1950s.
That's right.
Oh, stop.
Sure, there were a few missteps.
Can you imagine, though, if a guy would treat it like the guy would eventually go, Are you going to kill me?
Yeah. Oh, now? Yeah.
Or
Here,
leave
honey,
me? Or
lean back.
Yeah.
May I remove your footwear? Who is this psychopath?
the hell?
I need to be cheered up right now.
All right.
I think the only way to do that,
You want me to...
in my mind, of course, involves...
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, buddy.
Why are vampires so easy to fool?
Why are vampires so easy to fool?
They're suckers.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
They sure are.
You know, give those singers some credit. No matter how the joke turns out, they are right there.
Yes, they are,
and excited.
They're happy.
Yeah, they're happy.
They do such a nice job.
Bum, bum, bum.
They're so sweet.
They got their scale and got to meet me.
That's all they needed.
Yes.
They
were paid in scale. You see.
Right.
Okay, we have a request. We were talking about the world of fantasy football, the NFL. The preseason is up and running.
That's right,
Mr. Fantasy.
It's but fantasy football's gotten huge, and the world of gambling has also entered the world of the NFL. Of course, lots of different legal ways to gamble in the NFL. There's a little bit of confusion depending on what state you're in. But it's out there, ladies and gentlemen. And Chick McGee, for the first time, is going to be entering the world of fantasy football.
And my fantasy football team name is going to be, unless I hear something better, but I don't think I will, Guardians of the Commanders.
Guardians of the Commanders, acknowledging the two pathetic new names of
That's right.
professional sports teams that were afraid to do anything to offend anyone, I guess. And they came up with really pablum-like, generic, boring names.
What about the Chiefs? What about the Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh,
it'll eventually be changed.
Yeah. I'm not arguing. I'm not making that argument. That's if the tribes involved have a problem with it, that's fine. That I get it. They can change the name. But if you're going to change it, try to do something meaningful.
What about the Cowboys?
Washington had a chance to do the Red Tails in honor of the brave Americans that were. Never mind.
What about the Cowboys?
The what?
Cowboys.
What's wrong with the Cowboys?
Oh, they're calling them a name. Hey, you cowboy. Yeah, see?
I think that they're associated. They're associated with agricultural ranching. Why am I talking to this moron?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Happy Monday, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
You too. Ace, I didn't catch all your joke of the day. It's something about vampires. What was it?
They're suckers.
Oh, well, I'll raise you one. You know why it's come vampires make the best baseball coaches?
Why?
Because they bring the bats. Tom, I heard you bragging about the rumors, and it's true. I'm committed to Princeton.
I see that Donnie Baker is going to be at the Toyota Event Center, Princeton, Indiana. I got an email from someone from there saying it's the only time you'll ever get into a place called Princeton.
Yeah, it's not a full ride. I got a layover in Evansville, but I'll be there.
Okay.
Man, I'm still burping up dinner from last night. I don't know who invented Salisbury steaks, but that dick needs to be on Shark Tank.
That's good. I love them.
I assume it was a dude named the Earl of Salisbury or something.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, growing up, we couldn't afford the name brand Salisbury steaks, like the fancy Salisbury labels. So my mom fearlessly advised American brand Sal's Gravy Burgers.
Wow.
Josh, you ever try them? They're heat and serve.
Sal's Gravy Burgers? No.
I know you gotta love Salisbury steaks. Of course, I'm assuming you loved all gravy beets since you was born big boned. But the only gravy meat I won't eat are them beanie weenies.
Oh.
Yeah, you see them a lot of swinger parties and graduations. Even the name sounds weird. Like, who's Beanie anyways? And why's come he's trying to shove his weenies down our throats? I don't trust it. I don't care how much you paid for the crock pot, Wade. Don't worry, Tom, I know him. He's a P1 listener. My favorite gravy meat has to probably be the roast beef Manhattan.
You mean roast beef, Donnie?
Well, not when you make them using squirrel and possum meat, Tom. The key there is always extra gravy, because extra gravy makes every meat good, no matter how gamey or ripe the meat is. Now, my Uncle Sonny's roast beef Manhattans will get you loaded, because with his recipe, it's mostly the Manhattan. He don't even cook it all the way through. He just keeps the Manhattans flowing regular. You ever get that meat off the deli tray at the strip club? Josh, the meat that's got that greenish pink sheen to it.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of looks like an earlobe's been peeled off the floor. Spoiler alert, don't eat that meat. Unless you feel like losing your mud halfway through November rain. Swear to God. I don't remember, don't put your lips on anything green at a strip club, or you're going to get gonorrhea, dysentery, or diarrhea.
Good to know.
Okay, here comes Whiffy's bus. He's still packing his lunch. I gotta go.
Bye.
Don't eat anything green at a strip club. Right there.
That's probably good advice.
Yeah, I do love the Salisbury steaks. I didn't know there was an Earl of Salisbury.
I don't think I've had a Salisbury steak since high school, maybe.
That's the best.
Wasn't that one of the go-tos for TV dinners?
Sure.
Oh, that's it, TV dinners.
I don't know that I've ever been to a restaurant where they served it.
Me either.
I wish I'd love to go to a restaurant that had Salisbury steaks and scabs.
What are... No, don't...
Scabs, breaded veal cutlets with tomato sauce.
Yeah, they had that at his school.
Yeah.
So consequently, he thinks everyone called them scabs.
We never had veal at school.
I bet there are hundreds of listeners out there that have had at their school. At their school, they had some specific dish that had a nickname.
Well, that's fine.
You're talking about veal parmesan.
We had pepper bellies at our school.
What are those?
It was a bed of Fritos with chili and cheese on top.
Oh, those are good.
That sounds really good. What were they called?
Pepper bellies.
Okay. Scabs were...
they were delicious.
Scabs are delicious. The name's a little disgusting.
There's nobody else out there who calls them scabs.
No.
Don't try to bend this into some nickname.
Mrs. Gunther, who was the dietitian, the head chef, if you will, famous for Gunther's Go-Go Gravy.
Yes.
If on certain days when she had her gravy, the toilets would be packed. Later.
Gosh.
Gunther's Go-Go Gravy, go through a screen door, not hit a wire. Unbelievable.
I'd like to hear some of our listeners what nicknames they had for food at their high school cafeteria.
Remember, Sliders was a nickname, and now it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, we used to get in trouble for saying that on the air, but now they've embraced it. And now you go to places and they have filet mignon sliders or lobster sliders.
Yep.
Yes, I say, the macaroni and cheese, the lobster was delightful. Times have changed. Coming up, we have, of all things, pickle juice, not just in the news, but also in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up.
All right.
Did you see the story?
Yeah, honey.
You see?
Pickle juice has been around in the NFL and college for, I'm going to say, decades.
But it's coming up at a fast food place.
They have a fast food place on the sidelines?
In the form of a slushie.
No kidding.
The pickle juice slushie is coming up in the news. But we return now to the sports desk.
So it's not connected with sports, then?
In a way.
No. Well,
Stupid world record.
Two friends from the Netherlands are journeying over 3,000 miles to go on the world's longest pub crawl.
Wow.
Elliot Blake and Harry Bello decided to celebrate their graduation from university in a unique way. They don't say the university over there. It's
Get a job?
University.
I mean, I would think you just graduated from university. You're probably broke.
They intend to visit 12 countries: Germany, Slovenia. You can't get anything done in Slovenia. A bunch of slobs laying around.
Slavs.
Montenegro.
Ooh,
Kosovo.
That's awkward. They changed the name.
Greece. And we'll drink plenty of beer along the way. So far, the pair have already taken 1,200 miles and down more than 165 points.
Yikes.
They hope to reach their final stop of Istanbul, Turkey, this October.
Are they walking?
They can't be walking.
You know, Istanbul was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode. Join us.
It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go. I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.